It's all verbal for her. Can you recite all the words to Rockabye Baby or Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star?
I can probably at the moment, actually. It's got more than one verse, you know that.
So high, like a diamond. I just make them up, really.
Okay. It seems many parents no longer sing traditional lullabies to their children. They prefer to sing or play them pop songs or music from favourite TV shows.
Now the singer Sophie Barker and music producer and composer KK are determined that the traditional bedtime songs should live on. They produced a CD appropriately called Lullaby. We'll talk to them about it in just a moment and hear some of the composition. First, let's ask some shoppers how well they knew their lullabies.
Polly put the kettle on, Polly put the kettle on, Polly put the kettle on, we're all out tea. Sookie, take it off again, Sookie, take it off again, Sookie, take it off again, they're all gone away.
Rockabye baby on the treetop, when the wind blows the cradle will rock. When the bough breaks the cradle will fall, and down will come baby cradle and all.
Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there is a land that I heard of once in a lullaby.
Oh, she's good.
But not as good as our next guest. Sophie, good morning.
Good morning.
KK, nice to see you. What brought you to the lullaby?
Well, we obviously, as musicians, it was slightly random how it happened. Through when I was working with 07, I just met a parent who had told me that when the wife was pregnant, he listened to one of the songs that I wrote, and it calmed the child down. So I had this idea to make an album with KK to recreate in contemporary style the beautiful lullabies and nursery rhymes of old.
Yeah.
And that's sort of how it came about.
You've got an interesting bit of kit before you. What's this?
I can't possibly. It's kind of like an electronic harp, I guess.
Is
the
it?
nearest thing, yeah.
Can you play a little bit so that we can
sort of goes,
have a listen?
Makes nice twinkly sounds.
Oh, fantastic! And you played. Is everything on the album?
There's a lot of this. There's all sorts of strange things. We put kind of mother's heartbeats, kind of fan sounds, music boxes. Basically, we really explored a lot of sounds that are pleasant for the parents
as well,
and
in
the
the
child.
womb, apparently, with the child hearing that heartbeat.
So all the old favourites you put in the album, just remind us of some of the titles that you've got.
Okay.
Well, we've got Twinkle, Little Star, we've got Rockabye Baby, we've got Brahms' Lullaby, we have
Baba Black Sheep,
Baba Black
classic.
Sheep. We did put Over the Rainbow as well on it, and and then we've put a few little sort of spoken word, sort of Alan the Pussycat.
How much of it had you remembered from your childhood? Was there a lot of going back on the internet and trying to find out? I didn't realise Twinkle Twinkle.
Had four. I know. Actually, that was something that when we started doing it was amazing for us to learn. And even like sort of Little Bo Peep has these 5 verses, and it's so beautiful. So it kind of made us sort of reconnect with our childhood as well. And the more that we explored it, the more we realised these are so beautiful and really, you know, really should be sort of
The actual rhymes are very beautiful, and we all know the sort of first line or first verse at best of these things, but actually they've got some really lovely historical rhymes as well.
What are you going to sing for us this morning?
We are going to do Rockabye Baby.
Come on in.
Don't lull us to sleep, though. We've got another half an hour of the programme to
Rockabye baby on the treetop, when the wind blows the cradle will rock, when the bough breaks the cradle will fall, down will come baby cradle and all. Rockabye baby on the treetop, when the wind blows the cradle will rock, when the bough breaks the cradle will fall, down will come baby cradle and all.
That's lovely. And it's surprising how few parents know the words to lullabies these days. It seems to be sort of dying craft.
Well, apparently pop songs have become the new lullabies, and I think it's something like 9 out of 10 parents now sing pop songs to their child.
That's right.
Rather than
Take That, Robbie Williams, Katy Perry, James Blunt and Elvis Presley.
Yeah.
Bring
I
them
know,
back.
it's
Bring
quite
back the
amazing,
lullaby.
and TV theme tunes as well.
Yes.
And exactly why we sort of believe that it's not even it's the alternative is a lullaby, which is lovely to keep that tradition, because it is the poetry, it's the language as well, and from an early age the consistency of listening and hearing, and the sonic perception of a child from a really early age is that once you, what we found is that once they were played from an early age, that by 3 years old they are basically singing them and
rhyme and repetition.
Rhyme and
It's an
repetition.
important. Apparently, it's missing from the curriculum as well at that age. The nursery, I believe it's called Foundation Stage 1. There's a nursery stage where rhyme and repetition is essential to a child's development, and apparently the teaching of traditional lullabies is missing from that. So we're kind of here to save the lullaby, to bring it back.
Well done.
Thank you
both
very much.
Thank you very much.
I was rather lulled into a
False sense of security. No.
well, that's what I have most of the time. It's 7 minutes to